we will starting node agents. Wait 5 more minutes. Node agents starting. .192. I am starting the DMGR. This is my DMGR console. Servers, select WebSphere application server. I am starting all servers. Start. Today we will discuss about data source and how to raise CSR in IHS and WebSphere level, and how to retrieve the password from KDB. Okay, today is the concept of data source and IHS and WebSphere level CSR creation. Data source nothing but establish connection between WebSphere and database by using secure port number. I have Oracle data source database is there. See, this is the data source. Data source is an object that establishes connection between application server to database by using secure port number. Types of data source and its definition: Oracle and SQL Server, MySQL, DB2 and Deriva. Deriva is the default data source. Okay, these are the port numbers. 1521 is the Oracle DB port number. Oracle database client. SQL Server have 1433. DB2 have 50,000. 1306 is MySQL. I am login Oracle database. I am login Oracle database. I have Oracle database. See, connect. I have Ganesh is the database. He is the user. Like connected. Select star from employee. Table or view does not exist. Table is not there. I have SQL database is there. We will see in SQL Server database. Steps for creating the data source. Thick and thin. Thin is directly establish the connection. Then is directly establish the connection. What are the drivers means JDBC, Java database connectivity and JNDA. This is Java database connectivity and JNDA. Java naming directory interface. In the application server we have to say naming container. This is nothing. It will directed into this. Contact application team for JNDA details. JNDA nothing but JDBC / data source. Here data source nothing but database username. Okay, connect to DB team for username and password. Username and password of the DB database. Data. What is database means? Store a large amount of data in a tabular form. Okay. Download jar file from OJDBC6 or OJDBC8 and place universal driver location. This is universal driver location. Okay. And apply and save. Global security and J2C authentication data. Like that we will see. These are the steps. Okay. This is the URL. This is the URL. 1521 is the Oracle client. 1433 is the SQL server. 3306 is a MySQL. Like that we will see in practicals. All servers are success. No issues reported. Okay. Go to the security. Click global security. Click under authentication mechanism. Java authorization service. Click J2C authentication service. I am deleting this. Resource.xml file is updating. Click see new. I am selecting. I am click Oracle DB. Username is Ganesh. Password is 71823456. Review see. Resource.xml is updating file. Security. Okay. For username and password purpose, security file updating. For data source purpose, resource.xml file is updating. After that, we are creating the JDBC provider. By using JDBC provider, we have to establish the connection of the data source. Go to the resources, expand resources, click JDBC. Under JDBC provider, click cluster. I have old one is there. I am deleting old one. Click review and see resource.xml is updating. For security purpose, security.xml and database purpose, resource.xml is updating. Most configuration files are server.xml, resource.xml, security.xml and server.xml for all port numbers, virtual host.xml for all virtual host configuration purpose, web.xml is deployment purpose, and vim.properties is the LDAP purpose. These are the XML files we have. Most important XML files we have select database is Oracle. Oracle 11G is the client. Oracle JDBC driver, Java database connectivity. Implementation type is XA, non-XA. XA means multiple database connect at a time. Non-XA means single database connect at a time. This is non-XA, XA data source. There is no difference between XA and non-XA data source. Next, I have placed my jar files. I have Windows product. This is my jar file location. So select. See. This is my jar file location. OJDBC6 and OJDBC8 SQL DB, SQL JDBC4. This is the jar file location for Linux, OPT, IBM, WebSphere, App Server, Universal Drive, lib is the path. Next, finish, review, changes. See, resource.xml and variable.xml file is updating. Save. Data source is more important concept, and SSL also more important concepts. More questions asking for data source and SSL concept. Okay, SSL is in two-way. SSL is more important. We are in the organization. We are using two-way SSL. Two-way SSL means client and server-side communication. If any expires the certificate, SSL handshake will be coming. This is the difference. Click Oracle JDBC driver. Go to additional properties. Go to the data source. Click new. Click new. Here data source name is username of the DB. Ganesh is my database username. See, this is my connect. Ganesh is the username I am giving. Password of the Oracle client. JDBC means JDBC/Ganesh is the my database. Oracle client 11G. Here contact application team, they provide one URL. This is Oracle thin. Thin means direct, establish the connection, no issues reported directly. Thick means we have install software as database as client and server side. We are using a thin database URL. In organization also thin database URL. After that, localhost. Instead of localhost, we are using IP address or DB scan properties and load balancer properties, as well as DB scan and DB property. This is the database property 1521. We have changed based on the requirement. Next, we have mapped the security with JDBC. Authentication alias. This is most important alias. Next, without mapping, we have not established the connection with your application with the database. Review. Resource.xml file is updating. Resource.xml is the most important configuration file for data source. After that, okay, go to 70% completed. Go to check environment, WebSphere variables. Check, select cluster and check here mapping or not. See, mapping, this is the important. We have mapped the drivers in the WebSphere variables. WebSphere variable.xml is updated in this file. After that, go to system administration, go to node agent, select all, restart all servers on node. By using this property, we have sync the database with all the nodes, all node agent. By using this property, we have to start and stop the all node agents one by one. Most important concept is the data source, and last previous topic is SSL. Most important concepts, both these two concepts. Without this, we cannot survive in the WebSphere. Most important concept, SSL and data source. How to establish the secure connection, like that. Most important concepts. After restarting one by one, we have go to the test connection. This is Oracle database. We will see SQL server also. SQL server. If any errors, check systemout.log and systemerror.log. In the interviews, after that, we have, after all the things, any errors, we have to check node agent logs, that is systemout and systemerror.logs. In these logs, we have to see in errors. What are the errors is displayed? Mostly password expires and username and password is not able to retrieve. Check username and password. Mostly these two errors will be coming. Mostly password expires or password lock. This is the most scenarios we have faced. Tomorrow we will discuss about how to install Node.js and how to communicate with Node.js with IHS with 8081 port number. We will see in tomorrow class. Node.js also important concept if any requirement are there, and how to publish your application in the using Node.js. Yes, go to the Node agent is started. Go to the resources, JDBC provider, under this select particular JDBC provider, data source, select data source. We have to click the test connection. Test connection must and should be success. No issues reported. We are all things performed or done. This is the final step. Don't forget to restart all servers on node. This is the final step. You forgot, we have to know use for data source. Yeah, data sources test connection is success. See, all data sources test connection success. No issues reported. Now we are checking logs. Okay, click what are the connection proof properties we have to see. Click particular data source. Click data source. I have one of the SQL Server database is there. This is my SQL Server Studio. I am opening SQL Server. This is the username and password 71823456. Here database name is Ganesh is the database. Get any table is there, we have to check table. This is the employment. Use Ganesh. Select star from employee. Yeah, this is employee 2001. My name is Ganesh, like that. 20,000 employees like that. We have to give. This is go to here connection pool properties. These are the connection pool properties. In the connection, there is one connection pool is there. In the connection pool, default connections are available. Connection timeout is 180 milliseconds. Maximum connections is 10. Minimum is 1. Reap time is 1. Unused timeout is. Suppose connection is there in the connection pool. We have not at all used the connection. After some time, some amount of time, it will disconnected automatically. Suppose we are logging with HDFC Bank net banking, we are not able to use and go somewhere and like that. We have to open the bank account like that. It will automatically connection is disconnected. We have to log in again. This is the purge policy. Entire pool and failed connections only. Failed connection means connection pool. You have to check any failed connection or entire pool. Any failed connections are available, you have to throw out of the connection. These are the connection pool properties, most important. Check here one more time, test connection. Check success. I am creating one more time data source with SQL Server database. Security, click expand and click J2C authentication data. Click new. SQL username is SA. Password is 71823456. These are details asked from database team. They will provide username and password and port number of the database. Security.xml file is updating for username and password purpose. Okay, we are creating JDBC provider using cell DMGR cell. We are using DMGR cell. The DMGR cell is there. We have to delete this. For testing purpose, I have used this. Now click new. SQL Server database and some organization using DB2 and a derivative. DB2 is the 50,000 port number. SQL Server is 1433 is the port number. Provider is SQL Server JDBC driver. Implementation type is XA, non-XA, both are same. There is no difference between XA and non-XA. XA means two multiple database connect at a time. Connection pool means single phase, single database connect at a time. This is the client database. This is the driver we have to use. This is, see, this is SQL JDBC4. Next, this is updating in variable.xml file. Only this part. Finish. Review. Same. See, variable.xml and resource.xml. Variable, nothing but WebSphere variables. Most important key role in the data source. After this, go to the click particular JDBC driver. Go to the data source. Click new. See, data source name is nothing but database name. Here my database is Ganesh. We will see. This is the database. These are the default databases are there. My database is Ganesh is the database we have to see. In the database column, Ganesh is the database. See, Ganesh. We have to see database diagram also here. Table row like that. table you have to gain primary key. Primary key means only one key at a time. No use 2001 at a time. No in future also. Like that we have to database JDBC slash Ganesh. JDBC capital or small, no issues reported. But database name is important. Here database name is Ganesh and the server machine name is your machine name. My machine name, I am checking my machine name, this PC. This is my machine name. I am copy and paste here. Next, I am mapping with SQL server with my data source. Next, this is the history. Mapping configuration alias. Finish. Okay, existing JDBC is there. Already go back. Here using already existing is there. Yes, we have to give small. Next. Finish. No issues reported this time. Review. See where resource.xml file is updating. Okay. After this, WebSphere variables environment, we are updating one more property here. Data cell. Where is cell? This is updated. Previously it's not there. We will delete. Previously it's not available. I already updated. I will add one same time. See, click OK. I will add same property. See. This is by default, it will not come. We will add manually. This is universal driver path. Apply. Review. Changes. See. Variable.xml file is updating. This is the key role for variable.xml. After this, go to node agents. Select all, restart all servers on node. It will restarting under synchronization of the all configurations in the DMGR. What is the DMGR means? Deployment manager. We have to manage the all application servers. in the DMGR cell. What is node agent means? Node agent is the server that creates automatically after federation of the node agent. Before federation node, after federation node becomes node agent. It will act as a node. Inside a node agent there is a server is there, nothing but server 1. We have to change based on the requirement. Sometimes server 1, sometimes test server, sometimes dog server, like that we will use based on the requirement. After completion of this, how to raise CSR at WebSphere level and IHS level in the environment we have seen. Click restarting all servers. When click restart all servers on node, be careful. Application is down production. We don't click use this. If required, ask permission of the client and do it. Before click restart all servers on node is application is down. We have to ask permission for the client or your manager. This is steps, final step of the data source. Wait one more minute. It will be starting. Tomorrow we will discuss how to install Node.js and communicate it with IHS. Some organization not using plugins. Node.js is key role for using this. I am running tomorrow. I am running create one Node.js application and will run here. Sample application Alu World program. Yes, all servers, all node agents are up. Click here also node choose data source. Select cell. DMGR cell. Already is there, so I am using my this is small. Okay, I am deleting this. We are using small, right? We are deleting this. We are using small JDBC. Yes, after this, collect test connection. See, test connection is success. Check JVM logs. JVM is node agent log. See, system out dot and system error dot log. See, A means audit, O means I means information, W means warning, E means error. Updating. See, no issues reported. 19/8/2023. Okay, this is system time. This is the data source. Okay, now we are creating the CSR in WebSphere level. Go to SSL, key store and certificates, cell default key store. Go to the personal certificate request. This is self-signed certificate CSR. I am till after that we are going to use after that how to raise the CSR in personal certificate. Key label. I will use my name, or you are using your bank name or some organization name you are using. Common name, organization, IBM, WebSphere, organization IBM underscore VAS, locality Hyderabad, Telangana, zip code, like that, country in, apply. We are selecting apply button. This is CSR creation in WebSphere key.p12. Before that, we are taking backup of key.p12 and like that. We are taking key.p12, trust.p12 and secure.xml. Take backup before that. Okay, before doing this, take backup of the key.p12, secure.xml and trust.p12. Take backup, most important. This is CSR creation. See, check. See, self-signed CSR. Open. We will open with the notepad. Like this. This is my self-signed certificate. Self-signed CSR. For personal certificate, we also same self-signed certificate, key store and certificate, and here using default trust to same personal certificate request and fill the details like this, same as here. This is the zip codes. Apply. Take backup of security and trust. Key dot people all take backup before doing this. Don't forget take backup. Yes. See, personal also updating. See, this is about WebSphere. Now we are going to raise CSR at IHS level. Okay, this is final concept today. After that we will stop streaming. This is KDB creation like that. See, take backup of the security.xml, trust.p12, key.p12 by using the below commands like this. DM the create SSL folder, SSL like that, full permission. After creating KDB, this is the CSR command for plugins and everything. For IHS purpose, this is the CSR adding and intermediate root certificate. For changing the password file purpose, this is the changing the password for the KDB file. How many certificate install this? This is the like this we have to see. Based on the requirement, we have to change the password. Sometimes we have to change this password -u webs like that. Type CMS as CMS, JKS as JKS. Okay, like this. Okay. After that, view KDB file password. This is the KDB. We forgot KDB file password. This is the password to retrieve. Okay, create one file and stash.pl. Stash and dash. Stash means password store and stash means retrieve the file like this. It will be declared like this web as. Yeah, my server is starting. Login with VAS admin. I am logged with my putty. VAS admin at the rate 123 is the my password system. CD HTTP server IBM HTTP server SSL. I am creating one folder on stash.pl. I am copying this and paste here. I am uncommenting. If you forgot the password of KDB, by using this file, we have to retrieve the password only one time. It will use one machine one time. It will use. chmod -r 777 unstash /unstash. I am giving this we have see this is password of WebS my IHS. We have to change KDB file password like this. See? CD HTTP server IBM. Yes, this is icon change password. Please enter password. This is my WebS. Yes. dot slash gskcmd hyphen set hyphen list hyphen db password as admin. This is about change the password and retrieve the password from the KDB from unstash. Suppose you forgot the password of the KDB. This is the way to retrieve the password of the KDB. Only one time, not at a time. Only one machine, one time. If you use 2 or more times, it will not use. It will not. We will already tested one machine one time. It will use like this. Like we have VAS admin. Suppose you created new KDB, reboot, then it will works. So we are creating the CSR. We are creating the CSR for IHS level. My KDB file password is VAS admin now. Already seen this. This is the CSR creation and under yes for plugins we are using here. If any file plugins purpose we are use plugins. Plugin KDB were not created. Okay, so like this, go to this is CSR. Vim IBM. This is given to the client. Client will give the certificate according to this. Okay, this is the steps. Based on this, we have created key.p tool also. Okay, based on this, and import the SSL. Based on the situation, based on the concept, it will change it. Thank you. This is the concept. How to raise CSR for IHS level, how to change the password of the KDB, how to retrieve the forgot of password and change the password of the KDB. Like this, we have to understand the password and retrieve the KDB. Like this, after that, we have to reboot. We have to close it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe channel. Tomorrow we will discuss about how to install Node.js and how to communicate Node.js with our IHS. Okay, thank you. Thank you for watching.